Hello students. Today we are going to start the sixth chapter of English Literature, Class 5th, that is Akbar and Birbal. Akbar, the Mughal ruler, was well known for his just rules, but sometimes he did make a mistake, and that was when his witty and intelligent minister Birbal would step in. Birbal was one of the 9 gems of Akbar's court, and though Akbar values Birbal's advice, he would often put his intelligence to test. There are many such incidents. Given below is an abstract of one such incident, auspicious justice. So, in this chapter, we are going to study and read about a tale from Akbar Birbal stories, and we will come to know that how once again Akbar put his intelligence to test, auspicious justice. One morning, when Emperor Akbar was looking out of his window, he saw a hawker pushing his loaded cart. The hawker, on noticing the emperor, quickly bowed his head and proceeded. Akbar did not pay any attention to him and proceeded for his daily bath. So, one fine day, Emperor Akbar was looking out of the window. A hawker was uh, moving from there on the road, and as he saw the king, the emperor, he bowed his head down and proceeded. On completing his bath, he unfortunately tripped and fell down. He was in great pain with a swollen ankle and had to be helped back to rest. He had to miss an important meeting with his courtiers. So, on the same day, Akbar fell, tripped, and got his ankle swollen, and he had to rest. He had to miss one of his important meetings. He decided to conduct his affair from home and enjoy the company of his trusted courtier Birbal. But that day, unfortunately, Birbal had also decided to take that day off and hence could not be contacted. So, feeling dejected or sad, he asked for something to drink. However, before he could even take a sip, a fly fell into his juice. So, on that day, he decided to conduct all his affairs at his home, and he also decided to call Birbal. But Birbal was on. It was a day off for Birbal, so Akbar was very sad. He decided to ask for some drink, and when he went to take a sip of that drink, a fly fell in his juice. Meanwhile, he also got the news that his wife's brother had been hurt in an accident and that she had rushed to see him. As the day progressed, he felt quite lonely and nothing seemed to work right. On the same day, he got a bad news that his wife's brother has got hurt in one accident, and he felt quite lonely because his wife went to see her brother. Things came to a head in the evening when he quarreled with his wife and threw a tantrum at all his helpers. In the same day, he fought with his wife also, and also threw some tantrums on the helpers. Tired and upset, he went to bed and wondered why he had such a bad day. That's when he suddenly remembered seeing the hawker. He was soon convinced that the inauspicious face of the hawker had been the cause of his trouble. So what he started thinking, he thought that it is all because of the hawker. He saw his face in the morning, and now these all the mishappenings are happening. So he considered his face to be inauspicious, that is unfortunate. The next day he called for a meeting and ordered his men to search for the hawker and sentenced him to death. The poor hawker, surprised and shocked at being sent to the gallows, begged for a meeting with people before being hanged. The day of his hanging arrived, and the executioner asked him his last wish. The hawker said that he wished to make a proclamation to the people of the city. He wished to warn them not to see the emperor's face early in the morning, or else they would be sentenced to the gallows just like him. So when he was going to be sent to the gallows, he was asked to make his last wish. So his last wish was to make a proclamation to the people. To make a proclamation means to give a public announcement, and he wanted to warn all the people of the empire to not see the face in early in the morning, to do not show their faces to the emperor every in the morning, because they will also be sent to jail after that. The executioner was surprised at this unique request and informed the Emperor Akbar about the hawker's proclamation. Akbar immediately sent for the hawker. The courtiers were surprised to see him free the hawker and give him a bag of gold coins. Akbar had realized that this proclamation could only have been thought out by Birbal. He immediately thanked him for preventing an innocent person's hanging and also opening his eyes to the injustice of his order. So, because of the idea of Birbal, the hawker said also all those things. He made proclamation and everything. While listening to this, Akbar came to realize that this can be only an idea of Birbal, and he got all the lesson from the hawker's proclamation. Now he realized that why he was saying so, and he gifted the hawker a bag of gold coins. He realized what wrong he was doing to the hawker and to everybody. So Birbal saved the hawker from being hanged, and he also prevented an innocent person's hanging. And there was this injustice which was stopped by Birbal because of his wisdom. So after completing this chapter, you have to write the word meanings, and then in the next video we will continue by solving the exercises. Till then, stay tuned.